On this home ground, trying to make this a little bit of a fortress, and at the same time they're up against a really good in-form Umazulu lineup.
They are indeed against a very informed Umazulu side, but I guess the biggest concern for Richards Bay is they haven't really won a league match on this pitch. Last time they won here, it was a cup game, and they speak about bringing fans back into the stadium. They can only do that by start winning games, and you can see possibly with the lineup by bringing Mango to start, there's a positive one. They want to start on the front foot and hopefully to cause an upset against Umazulu.
It must be said, both lineups for tonight's encounter full of attacking players. This is going to be a rollicking affair. We're underway with Richards Bay kicking us off. Early touch there for keeper Ian Otieno, the Kenyan international. They got themselves a first ever top 8 finish at the end of the last campaign. Now, another ball into the middle, and Phillies with the last touch. Certainly communication was not in evidence there in the Umazulu backline, and it'll be the first corner of the night in favour of Richards Bay.
Yeah, you can see with Richards Bay trying to overload on the right hand side, where we see Zikali and Ngema, they're combining very well, playing that ball a little bit early. And you can see with Johnson as well was anticipating that, but that's what you want to try to do, play in the front foot, especially when playing at home.
He was had a look of horror at the potential of that heading into his goal. What a nice little flick on with the header there, and that's an equally good save from Johnson. Lovely stuff from Richards Bay. Looks like a routine that they've practiced a little bit with Sibangi Zulu getting the touch in here. Excellent save. Excellent
save from Johnson indeed, but it's always a problem whenever you have to defend.
Looking for goal number 5 of the season. Will it be Mhango? Oh, it's another good save, but the follow-up is there from Mtembu. Quarter of an hour gone, Richards Bay in the lead.
Such a great free kick they've been taken by Kapadinho Mango. Those are his distances. We know that he's got a good technique. This man here couldn't parry the ball away. Kept the ball in play. And it was a cool finish there from Mtembu. Look at Mango there with his free kick just over the wall. Johnson couldn't parry it away, but very, very present of mind there from Mtembu to be able to finish that one off. It was on target. You're expecting Johnson to parry it on the side, not to incoming players there. But very good as well from Mtembu to be able to pounce there and to be able to put it in.
Only a second goal for Mtembu. Made his national team debut this season, and he has a chance to get an equaliser. Gets the shot in. That natural striker's instinct.
Yeah, natural striking instinct indeed. And I think they missed him so much ever since that injury that he got against Magesi. Now they do have him back on the team. They will be trying to include.
That's of course in the Carling knockout final next Saturday in Polokwane against Marumo Gallants. Sold out, by the way. Here's Phillies driving forward. That was a good chance.
It was a good chance indeed. Look at the freedom that coach Shatazwane gives to his player. Look at Phillips where he finds himself playing that little bit of 1-2, going beyond the line to play that ball with his left foot. But Makokole again, out winger, getting inside the box, making sure that he causes trouble for Richards Bay.
Right-hand side, this is Klangabeza, ex-team, Ngobo. Looking for an opening, and it's a lovely little ball in for Ngwenya. Trying to steer it, but goalkeeper Otieno cut the angles.
Yeah, I should have trusted his left foot there, Ngwenya, because the ball just rolls nicely to his left foot. Good ball being played by the ex-team, but look at it here. Trust your left foot. You can see that extra second of trying to use.
Space for Zikali. Showed a bit too much. Phillies coming out like a marauding defender. Now the shot! Drilled over the top from Zikali. He's had a few opportunities now.
Yeah, he had a few opportunities. I guess maybe if there's an element of his game that he needs to improve, it's those areas where taking shots, because you can see he's leaning backwards. The ball kept rising and rising. He hasn't really hit the target, but he finds himself in the right positions there. Very deadly, very decisive as to what is it that he wants to do. Here, early on, the miscommunication there, Ngema really benefited from this.
Defense from Mtetwa. Phillies gives it away though. Mtembu, Ngema. Little chip in there. Coming in late was Zikali. Back again, might be another chance for Mutizwa. Shot from Ngema is turned around the corner. Good Goalkeeping once again from Johnson. Mahala gives away the free kick.
Yeah, you can.
In a lot of instances where they've given away possession. Now Mahala's onside and he's got the keeper to beat. That's a good save from Johnson, and the follow-up will be cleared by Tetwa.
Mahala there, I think that was the wrong option to take. You still have so much space and time. The goalkeeper is off his line. Look at the good pass there from Zikali. There, Mahala, I'm sure at this moment you can see the goalkeeper still backpedaling. Look at the space behind the goalkeeper. You can just lob the goalkeeper in by using so much power and not too far from Johnson to make that type of save. It made it easy for Johnson to make that save, because once the goalkeeper is backpedaling, it makes it very, very difficult to actually try and make a save on top of him.
He got a hand to it, Johnson. It was fired at him with some power. Says carry on. Slangabeza with a good turn. Now a bit of space. Cross inside with a good chance for Mashiko, but you wanted a little touch from Zuke, might well have just put him off.
It did indeed. That was a good cross that had been played by Makokola very early on to find Mashiko inside the box, but that touch from Zuke, showing his experience, you can see that he was too far off to be able to control the ball, just getting in there with that tackle there, just to save that ball, just not to get to Mashiko. Look at the run as well from Makokola. He sees that Mashiko's edging on, and that tackle there from Zuke. We've seen those type of balls being played in, ends up being an own goal. I'm sure he's lucky there, Zuke there.
Well, he's got a bit of... Really do need a consistent attacking approach now. Umazulu and Hanamu with the back pass. Phillies is in there, and it comes off Phillies. Did it cross the line? He's claiming it. The linesman showing no sign at all. And there'll be a yellow card in here for the challenge by Eckstein. Bodies all over the place now. Otieno down. Zuke is down. Did this cross the line or not? That's the big question. It was the two defenders. Hanamub in there. Zuke just played it straight onto Phillies' knee.
It's very difficult to see from this angle.
Back in from Hanamub onto Phillies. And Zulu might have made an extraordinary saviour. This will give us the best indication.
No.
The whole ball must cross the line before they can go off for Christmas. Here's Zikali. Mahala. Back to Zikali. Took his time and allowed Tetra to make the stop. Now the shot from That's a goal and a half. Left-footed finish. Well deserved by this young man. He has had an outstanding game tonight.
Yeah, he has an outstanding game indeed. With his weaker foot, no doubt, on a bounce. Once you catch it right with your laces, we always spoke about if it is a weaker foot, you always have power. Johnson Bay was unable to save it. It is a Richards Bay that has been piling so much pressure on Umazulu's defense. We spoke about them unable to shoot, to get the ball on target. But then Gamer had a different idea where Umazulu were unable to clear that ball, especially from Zikali that was trying to shoot the ball, just played it in the air. Yeah, again, they allowed him again to turn with Tetra making that tackle there, but still falls very, very nicely there for Gamer to be able to pounce, because there was no one marking him. He used his weaker foot, bang, inside the box.
Well, he got one against Galaxy in September. This is goal number 2 of his league career for Wandile and Ngema. And don't they enjoy that? This is a huge 3 points for Richards Bay after a little bit of a slump in form. Ronnie Gabriel